Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bitcoin AI price prediction. My name is Predrag Danicic, and let's start with today's content. Anyway, last time I was recording on 5th of May 2025, exactly 7 days ago, so somewhere around here. And back then I was arguing that we will see some kind of correction to maybe below 90k, so between 90 and 85k, something like that I was expecting. Obviously this thing did not happen, and instead of that we got really nice bump and really nice jump in the price. In last week, let me check the weekly candle really quickly. In last week Bitcoin went 10% up, so extremely nice jump. What I was doing in that period of time and what I was doing while all this was happening. Ethereum, nope. Ethereum US dollar, thank you. So anyway, let's switch to daily chart. Remove two drawings and let's take a look. My initial entry to Ethereum, by the way, I sold Ethereum on 12th of November, somewhere around here. Around here, I sold all my Ethereum. I missed completely this jump to 4K, but I was participant in this move here. Anyway, I jumped again in Ethereum around this time here. It was 1450 the price. Which one of those several days I don't remember. By the way, all my trades you can see in... Let me find the channel really quickly. Opening video. Here I am posting all my trades, and here my bot is sending all the time his prediction for the future price of Bitcoin. Anyway, and I was riding this wave for some time, but at some point around 1600 or something, somewhere here, I sold. And then this jump here in the price, because I was expecting that it will drop here or here, so I sold somewhere here. Few days later, this move of the price I completely, did not participated in. This was the lost money. I don't know how much, but about 10% lost in profit. Still, when we started this move, I bought around $1,930. So we have candle here. So around somewhere here. I got in and I was riding this way for 3 days. Extremely nice profits. But I decided to sell today at 2,495 or something dollars. So overall around 30% in 25 to 30%, let's say, in 3 days, 3.5, 4 days, which is, I think, really, like, if somebody told me that this is possible, I would be extremely, extremely happy. I sold exactly today at, I think, this point here. Maybe this point, it was, yeah, this point here. So what we are expecting in the future, what is their future in future for us? I'm still operating under assumption that we will not go much higher than all-time high. I'm still thinking that this jump here is probably market cycle top for entirety of this market cycle. If we go higher, I don't think that we will go significantly higher. So for example, if we go higher than this, maybe we can go another 10% higher. So this would put us at 120,000, maybe 20%, 132,000, but that's it, not more than that. So if we go higher to new all-time highs, I don't think we will get much higher than all-time high that we already printed. Therefore, additionally, on top of that, I am usually buying and selling altcoins, which did not prove a lot of, let me open Ethereum Bitcoin chart, which over the time did not prove as greatest strategy, but it is really important when you are in alts to take your profit and run away, because look at this. We had one drop of almost 70. No, this was last year. Sorry, my apologies. We had already one drop in from March till May, 30%. Then we had another drop here until 5th of August, almost 40% drop. Then we had in Ethereum one more drop of almost 64%. So with alts, it is important to take your profit on time, much more than with Bitcoin. And it is important not to hold them for a long time. Ethereum, Bitcoin. Come on. Ethereum, Bitcoin. Thank you. Regarding this Ethereum Bitcoin chart, as you can see, we practically reached this level here from 2020 to early 2020 to late 2090, and we already jumped back up. I will just copy paste the bars pattern so you can just have idea what was going on. So it is, if this same thing plays out again, if this same thing plays out again in about when September, August of this year, we can retest these levels and then finally go up once again. Will it play this way or not? But I'm just talking about possibility, because as for now, in last 3 days, we had almost 26-27% jump in Ethereum price compared to Bitcoin price, which is really significant. And in general, when something like this happens, I think it is bound to take profits and to just run away with your money. When you have 3 days like this late in the market, it is a good thing to sell. I will definitely try to watch the situation. If we go higher, for example, to 2027K, and Bitcoin goes to new all-time high, I will probably jump in again. On another side, if we go, for example, to 22K, to 2200 for one Ethereum, which is around 11% lower than current prices, I will also consider myself to go in again. Tomorrow is big day regarding some China tariffs. Trump said that he will announce something about China's tariffs, and this can obviously affect the price. But I personally believe that at this moment in time, it is really important to be careful with your money, because you can really easily lose all your money, especially if Bitcoin is over 100,000. Like in last 7 days, Ethereum is up 40%, Bitcoin is up 10%. All those, even with this 4% loss, it is still 40% up. So yeah, you should be careful with your money. Regarding my script, what is it predicting? Let me just find it. Bitcoin AI's prediction. Open a new window. So as you can see, it is still relatively bullish. And no, it is nicely bullish, 71.8%. I will try to show you how it looks on the graph. You will have a link to this. So as you can see, around when Bitcoin was 79,000, below 80,000, actually this script started becoming bullish. When it is up, when this blue thing is about 0.5 here, I consider this script a bullish, and when it is below, I consider it a bearish. And it is trying to predict the price in next 30 days. What will price be 30 days from now? As you can see, it became extremely bullish as Bitcoin rose to the 90K. And it was growing in bullishness. Now bullishness is a bit disappearing from its prediction. I will just show you one more thing. It's here. So accuracy of this script from 2024, 241 times it was correct, and 225 times it was wrong. And in this year, it was correct 40 times and it was wrong. It was wrong 40 times and it was correct 60 times. I will leave you a link to this Google spreadsheet and link to this Telegram channel where I will write if I jump in back to the market or not. I will probably again buy just Ethereum and Uniswap. But as far as I can see from this graph, I think that we will have some period of cooling off the market and some at least small correction. It is bound to happen because for me it looks like, unless we have some great news on Monday, but betting on politicians that they will do something smart is not the smartest thing in the world, I think. Anyway, my name is Predrag Danicic. Thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, feel free to click like and subscribe to the channel, and goodbye. See you next time.